We're about to take a 5-prize turn, baby. Let's go and hit this Voltorn, that Voltorn, and that is 5 prizes in a turn. That's what I like to see. Before we begin, please be sure to check out pdcgostore.com to grab yourself some codes to be able to build this very deck. Of course, use the code FTW for 5% off at checkout and enjoy the video. Ever since Earthen Seal Stone has been released, I wanted to try it out on 2 particular cards. The first being Rapid Strike Urshifu, which we've already done, so click there if you want to go and see it. There being the top left-hand side of the screen. And the other was Jolteon, and that's exactly what we're looking at today, baby. So, Jolteon VMAX, what does it do? It has the Max Thunder Rumble attack for 100 damage, and it does 100 damage to any of your opponent's Pokemon that has damage counters on it on the bench. Now, of course, if you go ahead and combine it with the Earthen Seal Stone, which has the Star Gravity attack when you attach it to any V Pokemon, being able to put your opponent's down to 100 HP. We got there in the end. And that combines very well with Earthen Seal Stone with that V-Star power attached to it. Shut up, phone. Star Gravity for 3 colorless energy, put damage counters on each of your opponent's Pokemon V until its remaining HP is 100, which of course works perfectly for the Max Thunder Rumble, doing 100 to both active and the bench. So the combo is very simple. Go ahead, use Earthen Seal Stone, bring him down to 100 HP, and just clean up the board with Max Thunder Rumble. There's a couple cards in here that are pretty decent and are necessary, I guess you could say. First off is the Canceling Cologne, and we do have a boss in here as well, so we can pull off an attack against the likes of the cheeky, the diabolical Manaphy. We also have a cheeky Zigzagoon in here just to help us in the early turns if we don't pull off the Earth Seal Stone play. And we even have a Galarian Zapdos V being able to circumnavigate the attack cost for the Earthen Seal Stone with that Fighting Instincts, making the attack cost 1 colorless less for each of your opponent's Pokemon V in play. And this combines wonderfully with Earthen Seal Stone because if they have 3 V or more Pokemon in play, you can use this attack for free. Assuming that's the ruling right now. I don't know. I think it is. Now, because we're trying to get at least 3 energy on this Jolteon, we can't play it in the way that we initially would like. There's no badge or anything down that line. We have to be really techie with the likes of Water Energy and Melony, being able to charge this up a lot quicker and a lot simpler when it comes to achieving the Earthen Seal Stone if we're using Jolteon. We also have the likes of the Path to the Peak for that Mew matchup because it can be a bit tricky, and this is really good with the Jolteon. So I thought we're going to include that in there, just assuming we're not using Galarian Zapdos in those types of games. But without further ado, I think that's pretty much it. So it's time we get moving. Okay, going first this time, playing some sort of Bolton build. I'm just going to go ahead and get 2 Sobbles down and pass, I think. Doesn't seem like we have the outs to an immediate Earthen Seal Stone next turn. But, you know, yeah, as I was saying, like, I think the Earthen Seal Stone, you don't want to get early anyway. You want them to evolve because the whole point is to bring their, you know, evolved Pokemon down to that 100 HP mark. So maybe what we should try and do now is just give them a bit of time, let them set up a little bit, and then come in with Zapdos for the play, the stone, and then follow up with Jolteon. Yeah, so maybe like let them set up, take our time to set up and build our board state, and then Zapdos, let them KO the Zapdos, and then Jolteon our way through game. That might be the way to go. Now, one thing we got to watch out for here is they very well may play. They may very well play. English ain't my strong suit. They might go for the Manaphy and block our bench. But our bench damage, that is. But we'll see. Right. So, with that said, I think we just got to try and build this Jolteon up for now, right? I think that's what we want to do. So, we want to obviously go for a Energy Search, that's for sure. And we just want to attach. Or we could Sobble. No, we need to get at least 1 energy on this Jolteon. That's like 30. We definitely need that. We're going to Irida for... I hate combos. I hate doing combos. We could just get rid of our quick shooting here. I don't know how relevant that's going to be. And just try and just get our Zapdos out, basically. Oh no, we do have another Shady Dealings, I think. Yeah, and then we have the Inteleon next time too. Okay. And then we want to get... Yeah, we want to get our Zapdos play, and we also want to get the Stone. Right, that's good. And then we want... We're also going to need an energy next turn, but we should be able to pull that off with... Okay, so we definitely can't use Path. There's the Zapdos. Now, I'm worried about a Marnie. I don't think they're going to KO this Zapdos. I'm pretty confident they're not. I'm going to bench this Zigzagoon, hit the Mareep, and retreat to it. I think that's the play, because then next turn, assuming they take the KO on the Zapdos, we pretty much have a banging play, right? We have double Shady Dealings in Inteleon. We can get the Zapdos off. They hopefully would have evolved to their VMAX on Voltorn, assuming this is a Voltorn VMAX deck. And then we go from there. I think that's the way we want to do it, right? I think that's how it's got to go. Assuming this is the VMAX build. There's one. Now we just want them to evolve the other, basically. There's a boss. Oh, no. That's what I was worried about. Bolt Storm isn't going to get the KO. Now I've got to make a decision. I think I have to use the Zapdos now, right? Okay. All right, then. All right. I think we got to do it. So we're going to go and Energy Search and hopefully get a Walls for Energy, right? Because when it goes down, we can Melony to the next Jolteon, which is good. And go for a... We need to make sure we got Jolteon out, so that's for sure. There we go. Energy Search. Get the water. Now that can attack. Yeah, okay. Then we get Jolteon out. I'm thinking. The cogs is churning. The cogs. What am I saying? Okay, that's good. Scoop you up. And I feel like I saved that Inteleon for next turn. And then now we go for our attack. All right. Let's start Gravity and see where it goes from here. It puts pressure on this one to evolve as well. If they don't evolve it, that's 5 prizes for us next turn, which is going to be absolutely magnificent. So we'll have to see where it goes from there. I want to save at least one Scoop Up Net for picking up Zigzagoon and reusing it if we need it. But I think we have our prize map anyway, right? We pretty much do. So I think we can go without because we've got this Mareep damage down. So as long as we KO these two, we can get the Mareep afterwards, basically. That's the ideal scenario. And I don't see a Manaphy yet. I am concerned of Manaphy. I'm very concerned of Manaphy. But no Manaphy! Alrighty. We're going to have a good turn here, baby. Alrighty. So, promote the Jolteon. That's good. We've got the Melony. We don't even need it, Chief. Okay. That's what I like to see. We can even Marnie them. Alright, let's go for the Drizzile. And we should set up another Jolteon now, basically. That should be the ideal scenario for us, right? Set up another one. Jeans, I don't Marnie them, but I'm actually okay with that. I'm fine with that. We get another Jolteon down. Then we Melony to it. That's good. And that's looking really nice. I'm going to Level Ball now and get... Oh, I thought we had another Sobble available. Turns out we don't. All right, that's fine. I could get another Jolteon down, actually. I didn't even need to. I could have Stormy Mountains. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. We're far ahead enough that we're okay. Only thing I'll be wary of now is getting that other Lightning, which is going to be a pain. But we do have that. We don't have an Energy Search left, though. I'm going to get one more Jolteon down. Thin out the deck. Okay, I think that is it. So, we're about to take a 5-prize turn, baby. Let's go and hit this Voltorn, that Voltorn, and that is 5 prizes in a turn. That's what I like to see. 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, and a 5. There we go. God, it is quite slow, actually, when you think about it. Why don't they just let me go boom, 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 boom? I don't know. But that's 5 prizes, baby. That's what I like to see. All right, now we just got to get the Fluffy, and that is it. Yes, look at how we've pulled it off. We've done the ting. The ting has occurred. That's what I like to say. Okay, I got to stop saying that. I've said that's what I like to see about 5 times already. Sorry, okay? I'm excited. I'm excited. That's the new catchphrase, is it? That's what I like to see. God, that was cringy. Right, let's get rid of this Jolteon. That's all Gucci. And it's the Scoop. That's what I'm talking about. Come on, baby. Let's go, man. Now, before we get into the next game, let's talk about Trust App. Trust App is a payment platform that allows you to make safe transactions with strangers online. So if you're buying a Pokemon card from a stranger and you don't want to get scammed, because you know there's some frauds out there, then Trust App will hold the funds for 24 hours to give you the time to check that you got exactly what you purchased. Click the link in the description for more details, but for now, let's get back into the game. Right, so we're playing an Arceus deck, and this hand is juicy. We're going to see 4 fresh cards this turn. That's That's pretty solid, if I do say so myself. I do like the look of that. If only, we only need basically one more card in here, and that would be pretty solid. I think I'm going to seriously dig here. It's really weird to go ahead and use the Scoop Up for the Greninja in this deck, but I really want to see an out to Melony next turn. That's pretty much what I want to go for here, and we actually get it, so that's really cool. And we're going to start off here with a really nice turn. They seem to be angry already. And we even have the path to the peak to stop the Arceus. Please don't scoop on me. I'll tell you one thing now, okay? Just pure honesty. Since I've come back, for those who are really Crushing Hammer? Are you serious? Oh my god. Why, man? Just why? Right. Well, let me add a quick preface here. So I have been, I've just been back from my granddad's funeral, and obviously it was a sad time, but it was also really nice to see my family, spend some time with them, took a walk around the coast with one of my cousins showing us around. It was a great time. But, you know, since I've come back, I've just been really like going ham, testing new decks, trying loads of things, and my elo has tanked because I've had disgusting luck. None that I've ever seen before. So, you know, we got to bear that in mind. The elo is going to be a bit crazy, so we're going to come up against crazy decks. Like this one here. Oh well, is what it is. Game's the game. Now, I think I'm actually fine just getting a Zigzagoon here now. And just putting damage on that Salamence, just attacking here. And even I could actually play Path right now as well to just stop any sort of V-Star power. We have the Earthen Seal Stone play next turn, which will put us in a decent spot, so to speak. I don't think it changes much for this Arceus V, but if they get more V down, we'll be able to pull off a crazy play. And what's good as well is we are Lightning type, so we do hit weakness for the likes of Lugia, which, as predicted, is dominating the format. From what I could see a lot of day 2 stuff being just a bunch, and I mean a bunch of Lugia, so it's not surprising. But see, anyway, that side, we seem to be dealing with this list very well anyway. It doesn't seem to be anything too crazy, and that's going to happen a lot. As I said, there's the preface there. We're not going to get any crazy top-tier gameplay. My elo is so all over the place. It really is. But I've got a lot of fun decks lined up because of it, so hey, that's the great consequence of it, I guess you could say. So, do I just pull off? I think pulling off this V-Star, the Earthen Seal Stone is pointless because we're already doing 100 to each. And that's more. Actually, I would do 110 on this, but I don't think it matters if I'm going to be honest. So, let's prepare ourselves a little bit. Let's get another Sobble and we'll get Level Ball. I think that's what we want to do. Just in case they pull off anything crazy, I think we have to shut them down, I'll be honest with you. I think we just immediately path them, stop them from getting anything crazy off, and, you know, that's it. Although, to be fair, who plays a bidet? Who plays a bidet? Bidet, nay? I don't know. Oh, actually, we want to work to get quick shooting, because that will get us game next turn, so... Or double quick shooting would as well. Oh, it really would. Listen, I know you're not happy yet, but listen, the game's the game. I think we just put that down, actually, so we can't do anything crazy there, unfortunately. So I think we just go for a Max from the Rumble again. And if we could just get, quick shooting that for KO, and then just hit that for weakness for game. That's pretty much it. Bidet in an Arceus deck, not necessary, mate. Arceus charges up everything itself. It doesn't need any extra support with Bidet. You're good enough as it is. And Arceus, bro, I think it's dead. As I said, bro, Lugia is the new Arceus. Lugia, it's Arceus 2.0, and that's where we are. Now, Ice Pop, okay. I don't think that changes much. We still hit you for the weakness. Sonic Double's not going to change anything either. That is just going to be straight game. Which is nice and simple. At least we know the deck's functioning in and of itself, which is good, right? Because we need the Jolteon to just do Jolteon things, and it seems to be doing it. And there we go. A nice, simple, clean game. No Earthen Seal Stone play yet, but hey, it's function. I'll take it. Alrighty. Again, in a pretty bad hand situation here, unfortunately. I don't know why I keep getting these terrible hands. I don't know what you want me to do, game. I'm trying, okay? I'm really trying to make things happen. What do I do? Right, so we got V-Boys here, which is good. I think we just attach... I'm going to attach a water first. and just pass. I don't think they got a KO next turn. We can keep calling next turn. That's good. Hopefully we just get a simple out to a Zapdos and we can just pull things off. I do kind of want to wait though. I want to wait for them to get their the VMAX. Oh, clearly this is a Vaporeon VMAX. It's got a Glacian V-Star in there somehow. Oh god, we're at the bottom of the barrel, lads. We're at the bottom of the barrel. Oh, I don't like it. Yeah, you can tell I've been seriously testing today. I've just been head down testing, and there's been a lot of things that hasn't worked, a lot of things that have worked. Yeah, there's some things that do, something that don't, and it's led me here, unfortunately. But you know what? I'm just going to stop caring about it. I really am, because, listen, I'm not going to stress so much about getting the perfect game every single video. If it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. It's the world. It's the way, it's the game. Okay, so we got plays we can make here, actually. We can Zapdos now, but that feels terrible. We can definitely get a Jolteon down, that's for sure. Right, we can get a Jolteon. Funny enough, we can actually attack with the Shady Dealings Inteleon in this deck, which is cool. I do like that option. Maybe we just try and get Jolteon down and get ourselves in a spot. Okay, that's cool. Where we can use our Jolteon with the Earthen Seal Stone instead of trying to use Zapdos. So maybe a path to the peak here would be really solid too, in case they do have any tricks up their sleeve. And I'm just going to Marnie. I'm not going to try. I'm going to leave that Jolteon down there. I don't want that Jolteon coming up yet. Don't know how good that Cologne's going to be, but I have a feeling it might be all right. So we're going to just level ball now and get a Sobble. And I could scoop here. Scoop up. I think that's good. I think I like the idea of scooping up here, to be fair. And we can guarantee like a Melony next turn or something like that. That's something we can do. If they remove the tool, we've got the other Earth and Seal that's here. That's fine. Okay. It's not ideal, but we're playing. Right? We're playing cards. So let's hope we can get a Melony next turn and an out to use this, assuming they get more stuff out, right? We don't know what's going on our opponent's side. I don't know what I'm playing against. Well, obviously, I know it's a Vaporeon VMAX deck. But other than that, there's not much else going on. I know the V-Star power for the Glaceon is 220, and it can't take any damage the next turn. So that's something to bear in mind. The Vaporeon is, if there's damage cancel on the active, it does 200, I think. But other than that, I don't know what else they've really got going on. They're going to go for another triple draw, I think. We may have Marnied them into a terrible hand, you know, considering they played like to school game and stuff. And bro, that's the second time I've seen Bidet today. I know it's probably Bede or Bayday or something like that, or it's probably Bede, but I call it Bidet because it reminds me of my holiday when my friend, my mate, oh my god, what he done was stupid, right? He went on the toilet, stripped naked, sat down on the toilet, toothbrush in his mouth, went toilet, and he started washing himself in the bidet whilst brushing his teeth. It's ridiculous. Bro, how unhygienic. And my brother just comes in and just films him. He's just sitting like that. Oh, it's great. And that's why I call you bidet, because you remind me of that memory. Right. Okay, that's good. That's good. It's not there yet. It's still not there yet. We can actually pull off the attack, granted. With a Melony now. No Jolteon VMAX, but we can get that next turn. So we're just going to go like this. Okay. Still not ideal. I think the Serena is actually... Well, actually, no, you're the least important card. Jesus Christ, calm down, Sean. Let's get a Sobble down. And we will go for... I think we're going to Star Gravity. I don't like that, but if they don't evolve next time, it means we just win. So I don't mind taking that, mate. This deck has some sort of inconsistency to it. It either wins very quickly or loses very quickly. That's what I've been experiencing so far, right? Like that Arceus game, obviously, again, is this the same fella? It's not, right? Because, again, the bidet. I don't know. We keep getting these really quick wins or really... like devastating losses. Although, to be fair, I don't know. I guess it just depends on a lot of things. I guess the biggest issue with this deck is it's very combo heavy, right? You need a lot of pieces, you need a lot of things, you need stuff to work out, right? You need energy discard power, you need to attach, you need the Melony, you need the stone. You need a lot of things, and that's what, you know, Sobble's good at doing, but if you struggle to get Sobbles out, if you fall behind in prizes too much, I think that's the biggest issue I'm facing so far with this deck, is it just kind of falls behind too quickly. That's what I'm starting to see. Right, so they're going to attack the Jolteon here with what looks to be heavy snow, but it won't be enough. We will just have game next turn. And again, another game where we just get a straight, simple win, which would suggest the deck's good. But that said, the decks we're playing against aren't really what we're expecting to play against, right? Aren't going to challenge us so much, so to speak, because they just brick, right? And that's it. If they weren't bricking, it'd be a different story. But nonetheless, there's the Max Rumble for the game again. Jesus, man. Very quick, though. I'll give it that. All right, here we go. No Jolteon start here. We're playing Mew. This is kind of bad. All right, well, let's touch the Sobble, and we'll just go from there. No Jolteon turn 1 really sucks. I would love to have Jolteon on the bench, attach that speed energy, you know, get going. And odds are this Mew is going to be the Meloetta variant, because that seems to be the one that everyone is playing now. So wouldn't be surprised if we get a little donk here. If we don't, that's going to be really, really good for us. It just gives us an extra chance to, you know, keep calling, try and get a Jolteon down, try and get the ball moving. This is a great time as well to try and find that Zapdos and go ahead and do some dirt too. There we go. So, okay, so they can just Psychic Leap for the KO, which kind of sucks, but all right, at least they've expended their energy on not a Meloetta, which is good to see. And you might be wondering, why is everyone playing Meloetta? Well, look, Meloetta is really good against the Mew because it's just a powerful donk. Mew has the chance, the heavy, really big chance. The amount of times, I've been playing Lugia a lot, the amount of times it's bricked is actually scary. For how good it is, the amount of times it bricks is kind of weird. Yeah, I guess it just shows how strong the deck actually is, right? It can brick and still dominate. That said, perfect path to the peak, but do I want that now? If I'm going to go for the Zapdos play, do I want that? Okay, I'm going to attach you, and I'm going to Marnie. I don't know how I feel about that. This could go really south for us. Oh! So what you're telling me is we've already pulled it off. Is that what you're saying? Is that what you're telling me, yeah? We're going to go ahead and get a water with the Energy Search. I don't think it matters that much. We would have water in a discard pile, but hey, it is what it is. Here, okay, I've got options now. I've got options. So I can Evo into a Drizzile and get something. I can Quick Ball away this. I'm thinking, do I like now go for a Greninja just to really improve the board state? Like, we've already got the attack for free with Zapdos, right? That's already done. We've got the retreat. That's all good. Oh, Zapdos is going to go down, which then means we need a Jolteon. Oh, okay. This is actually quite tough. All right, so in that case, I think we get rid of this. I think we get the Zapdos out, right? Then we attach. There we go. And I think I'm going to save the... Do I save the Sobble? I think I do, right? For a supporter next turn. I think that's what we got to do. All right, here we go, though. Star Gravity for free. And the boys are down. Now, obviously, they can evolve these. That's going to be a problem. But that's pretty solid if I do say so myself. I like the look of that. It's just our board state is yikes. That's basically it. Our board state is not good at all. Which kind of sucks. I don't like that. I really don't like that. And we don't really have a way to attack with the Zapdos other than the Star Gravity. So, you know, we're in a pretty dire situation, if I do say so myself. But hopefully, we can rebuild our board a little bit to get to that point we want to get to. So there's a Silene. They've already got the Mew VMAX, so they literally have got the KO guaranteed. And we have to just hope, because we are in a bad board place. Like, we do not want to be here. It is not good in the slightest. So I'm going to have to see if we can get cheeky and try and find our ways. Now, that's going to be a pain as well, because it brings it down effectively 20 extra damage reduction, which means the Genesect won't get taken down by one of our Jolteon plays, which kind of sucks. I don't like that at all. Not in the slightest. By the way, this video is just going to be wholeheartedly honest. Like, if we whiff, we whiff, bro. If it ain't working, it ain't working. I'm not going to go try and present this something as an incredible deck. Like, we all want to see the crazy plays, but at the end of the day, if it ain't going to happen, it ain't going to happen. Bro, 2 Jolteons? Really? That's what you're giving me? 2 Jolteon VMAXs? Okay. Sure thing, Chief. Let's evolve to the Drizzile and just get away from this hand. And funny enough, I have to Marnie, which kind of sucks. Because I can't get rid of these two. I just can't. I really can't. To be fair, I could have done something else, but I don't know. I really don't know. Anyway, that's a more promising hand. Not the most promising hand, if I'm honest. But it's a more promising hand, which I think is just as important. So I think what we got to do is we actually got to go for Drizzile here. I don't think that made a difference. I'm stupid. I'm an idiot. And we go for another Sobble, I think. Yeah, we just need more stuff happening, basically. Now, the scary thing is they just boss me and then just KO me, which would suck. It really would suck. So we just got to hope they don't. Although this is Mew. We know what Mew can do. Okay, they got the tails on that, which is good. That's really good. Just got to hope they ain't got it, basically, which is such a terrible spot to be in. You don't like it. You don't like it. I don't like it. It makes you want to burp. Yeah? Oh, okay. They're baiting the catcher. Don't tell me this is League Battle. Oh, they've got the boss already. It's a sad, sad day. It's a sad day for Jolty boy, isn't it? I don't see a way back. I don't. They're going to have the next boss, and that's going to be it. We're going to try, really, really try, but I have the feeling that this deck is a little too ambitious. I have a feeling it's trying too hard to be something. You know, I think it's just trying a little too hard. Okay, we can keep calling. That's great, but I mean, bro, we can't pass. We have to put something in the active that isn't going to get KO'd. Is there anything in this deck that will not get KO'd by the Mew? Absolutely anything. Pokemon-wise? No. Which means it's just a guaranteed loss, right? We could try boss them, I guess. But with that card hand, they're going to have a retreat. I don't see a way, unfortunately. Nah. Unfortunately, that's just a dud. We pulled off the power, but from there, we fell apart, man. Okay, I may have forgotten to record the decorating system, so I'll give it a rating right now with one simple word. Okay. That's the deck. It's all right. I think that's all I've got to say about it, to be honest with you. It's fun to play, but other than that, okay. All right. Bye-bye. PokéX Word is a Pokemon puzzle website where you can complete Pokemon crosswords and the newly launched Guess That Pokemon. If you want to have some more fun on your downtime and improve your Pokemon knowledge, then click the link in the description down below to check it out. Thanks again for them sponsoring the channel, and take care of yourself. Bye-bye.